Here's why you play Kimmy, the jetpack rebel in the mid lane. First, she has high mobility and unique aiming, allowing her to move and shoot at the same time, giving her great flexibility in a fight. Her damage scaling with both physical and magic power makes her adaptable to different builds. Kimmy also excels at poke damage due to her long-range abilities, which can harass enemies from a distance. However, Kimmy is very energy dependent, making her reliant on her energy management. She also has no hard crowd control, which can leave her vulnerable if caught out of position. Piloting Kimmy also requires high mechanical skill. Kimmy's passive Chemist Instinct allows her to move and aim in different directions while using her spray gun. This gives her great flexibility in combat, though she can't lock on to a specific target. Each hit with a spray gun restores energy, and her damage scales with both physical and magic power. Attack speed items will convert into movement speed, making her nimble but unable to increase her attack speed. Kimmy's first skill, Energy Transformation, allows her to shoot chemical bolts in a direction, dealing magic damage to enemies hit. If the bolts miss, they'll explode at the end of the path, dealing the same damage to nearby enemies. This skill has the potential to crit, making it a powerful tool for consistent damage, especially in poking or zoning enemies. Kimmy's second skill, Chemical Refinement, propels her backward while spraying a chemical spray forward. Enemies hit by the spray will take magic damage over time and be slowed, giving Kimmy the chance to either reposition herself or chase down fleeing enemies. She also regains energy when casting this skill, making it essential for her energy management. Kimmy's ultimate, Maximum Charge, allows her to fire a large chemical projectile in a direction after charging. The longer the charge, the more powerful the attack and the longer the range. It deals heavy damage to the primary target and lesser damage to surrounding enemies. This skill is great for finishing off low health enemies or dealing significant poke damage before a team fight. Moving on to builds, I usually go Magic Boots, Glowing Wand, Genius Wand, Holy Crystal, Lightning Truncheon, and Divine Glaive. These are the emblems that go along with this build, though you should change your build depending on your opponent's picks. The best battle spell for Kimmy in my opinion is Flicker or Sprint for repositioning in tight spots or chasing down enemies. Alternatively, Purify can help her escape crowd control effects that can be fatal due to a low mobility when locked down. Kimmy excels against heroes with low mobility like God or Layla because she can easily dodge their abilities while poking from a distance. However, she is vulnerable to high burst heroes like Fanny or Gushen who can quickly close the gap and eliminate her before she has the chance to escape. You should prioritize upgrading her first skill, Energy Transformation, to maximize her poke damage. Upgrade her second skill, Chemical Refinement, as a backup for energy regeneration and repositioning. Always upgrade her ultimate, Maximum Charge, whenever possible for burst damage. Playing Kimmy requires strong mechanical skill and positioning awareness. Always keep moving when shooting to avoid enemy skill shots, making it harder for them to land crowd control or burst damage. Use her first skill to poke enemies constantly from a distance and force them into uncomfortable positions. Her second skill should be used strategically, either to quickly disengage when enemies are getting too close, or to chase them down when they try to flee. Timing her ultimate is key. Either charge it for maximum damage when enemies are grouped, or use it as a finishing blow from a distance. Managing her energy is crucial, so try to pick fights where you can regen energy with basic attacks or use her second skill to sustain your output. Lastly, keep in mind that Kimmy's aiming takes practice. Since her basic attacks and skills rely on manual aiming, you'll need to constantly adjust your shots as you move. Focus on predicting enemy movements and aiming ahead of them to ensure your shots land. The more you practice this, the more deadly and unpredictable you'll become in the mid lane.